Question number 41. A generative AI engineer is building a LLM to generate article summaries in the form of a type of poem, such as a narrative. Given the article content, however, the initial output from the LLM does not match the desired tone or style. Which approach will not improve the LLM response to achieve the desired response? A. Provide the LLM with a prompt that explicitly instructs it to generate text in the desired tone and style. Option A. Option A says that provide the LLM with a prompt with explicitly instruction. If we will provide a prompt to explicitly instruction to generate the text, then it will improve its quality. But here question asked is which approach will not improve the LLM response. But according to option A, if we will provide the explicitly instruction, so it will improve the performance and response of the LLM. So option A is incorrect. Option B. Use neutralizer to normalize the tone and style of the underlying document. So neutralizer to normalize the tone. Yes, this is the something we are neutralize the tone and style. That is not anything which we are using to improve the LLM response. So option B is correct. Let's come to option C and option D. Option C include few short example in the prompt to the LLM. Yes, as we know, if we will give a few short example in the prompt, so LLM will understand what exactly the task have to perform. So yes, if we will give the example, then definitely we will increase the response value, or we can say improve the LLM response, because basis of that it will provide a answer, a result, and so it will surely improve the performance of the LLM. So yes, option C is improve the response. So option C will not consider, because the question asked is which approach will not improve the LLMs. So, but C will improve the response. So option C is also again incorrect. Option D, fine tune the LLM to a data set of the desired tone and style. If we will fine tune LLM, then surely it will improve the performance. Correct answer option B. Question number 42. A generative AI engineer would like an LLM to generate the formatted JSON from email. This will require to parsing and extracting the following information: order ID, date, and sender email. They will need to write a prompt that will extract the relevant information in JSON format with the highest level of output accuracy. Which prompt will do that? You will receive a customer email and need to extract data, date, sender email, order ID. You should return a date, sender email, and order ID information in JSON form. Yes, this is something which is question asked, but it's not proper way as we want. Means it will receive, by this we can receive the sender ID, sender email, order ID, all these things. But this is only instruction. Option B. You will receive a customer email, need to extract date, sender, email, order ID, return the extract information in JSON format. Here is the example. Here, if we will give the example to prompt, then prompt means will understand what exactly the task have to perform. In previous question, we also discussed about that if we will provide the example, then LLM will understand very easily and it will enhance the performance of LLM, and that will give the means improve the response value. So yes, option B is the correct. Now option C. You will receive the customer email, need to extract date, email ID, and order ID, return extract information in a human related format. No, we want in JSON format. So option C is incorrect. Option D. You will receive the customer email, need to extract date, sender email, and order ID, return extracted information in JSON format. Yes, option D will not work properly because you receive all these details and return extracted information. What return means it's not complete, it's incomplete information. So correct answer is option B. Question number 43. A generative AI engineer building a RAG application that will rely on the customer retrieved form source document that are currently in PDF format. These PDF can contain both text and image. They want to develop a solution using the least amount of line of code, which Python package should be used to extract the information from the source document. Flex. Flex is a framework. Beautify, show, unstructured NumPy. So option D, NumPy is related to something numerical data. Beautify SOAP is used to extract anything from the HTML format data from HTML things, and unstructured is used to scan our PDF things. Means if you want to extract any data from that is PDF format, is PDF. So it's work for the PDF one. So the unstructured Python package is the correct answer. So correct option is option C. Question number 44. A generative AI engineer has been asked to design LLM-based application that accomplish the following business objective. Answer: employee HR question using HR PDF documentation. Which set of high-level tasks should be generative AI engineers system perform? A. Calculate average embedded system to each HR compared embedding using user query to find the best document. Parse the best document with the user query into LLM with a large context window to generate a response to reply. Option B, use LLM, summarize HR document, provide the summary of the documentation and user query into LLM with a large context window to generate the response to user. Option C, create a interaction of matrix, historical employee question and HR document. Use ALS to factorize the matrix and create embedding, calculate the embedding in new query, use them to find the best HR documentation, use LLM, generate response to employee question based upon the documentation retrieved. Option D, split HR document into chunk, embedded into the vector store, use employee question to retrieve best chunk of the document, and use LLM to generate response of the employee based upon the documentation retrieved. Very perfect answer. If we are talking about the generative AI with database, so what we do, we have know very well that everything, whatever document, if we have to feed the data in database, so first of all, we have to divide our document in chunk, which here we are doing in option D. Split HR document into chunk. Yes, we divided, and then embedded. Then we convert into 0 1 format, that is embedded. Now store into vector store. Yes, we store in vector store. Use the employee question. Yes, we use the employee question to retrieve the best chunk matched from the documentation. Yes, once we store it, then we get the question from employee, and that question we will search in our chunk document and use to LLM to generate the employee based upon the documentation retrieved. Yes. So the question what asked by the employee, that question will also embedded, and the our document is also converted or embedded can say, and the cosine similarity we will search there, and the closest match we will get retrieved from there. So this is the uh, complete process of generative AI. What we do from start to end. Lots of things are there, but if two or three line, if you want to know what exactly working process. So yes, option D is the correct answer, and this is the complete process to do anything. So yes, correct answer is option D. Question of 45. A company has a typical RAG immediate customer facing chatbot on its website. Select the correct sequence of component of a user question and go through before the final output return. Use the diagram for the reference. So if we go from option to option, so as in previous question, we know that the in last we generate the response. So option A and B last stage is response generating LLM, and option C and D is the embedding model. Embedding model comes after means uh, first we had something like uh, convert into text into immediate format. That is there where embedding model is used. To convert text into 0 1 format is called embedding. So embedding model will not come in last, right? In last we will get the response only. So option A and B either one will be correct. Now come to the option A and B only, and C and D is here we can reject. So option A and B, of- first option embedding model, then vector search, then generate argument from, and fourth response. Option B, context argu- augmented vector search embedding model. No, vector search will be in the after the embedding model. So if we see here, embedding model is first, then vector search. So option A is the correct answer. B is the incorrect. Question of 46. When developing LLM application, it's crucial to ensure that data used for training the data complies with licensing requirement to avoid legal risks. Which action is not appropriate to avoid legal risks? Reach out to data creator directly before you have started using train the model to let them know. Option which question asks me which action is not appropriate to avoid legal risk. So action which is not appropriate. Appropriate means first we, according to the option A, reach out to the data creator directly before you have started training model. Yes, this is the correct way. But option ask is which action is not appropriate. So this is appropriate way. Before creating a model, we are directly connecting with the creator. That is the okay, but as asked, question asked is not appropriate. So option A is incorrect. Option B, use any available data for you personally created, which is completely original, and you can decide what license to use. If it's a completely original, then yes, there is also no issue. You can use the license for that one. So option B is also not. It's also appropriate way. Option C, use the data explicitly labeled with the option license and ensure the license term are followed. Yes, if license terms are followed, then this is also appropriate way to avoid the legal use. But option D, reach out to data creator directly after you have started using the training model to let them know. Means once you have created the model, after that you are connecting to them. Then this is not appropriate. So correct answer is option D. 47. A generative AI engineer received the following business requirement for an external chatbot. The chatbot needs to know what type of the question the user asks and route the appropriate model to answer the question. For example, the user might ask about the upcoming event detail. Another user might ask about the purchasing the ticket for the particular event. What is the ideal workflow for such chatbot? Option A, chatbot should only look at the previous event information. No. Option B, there should be two different chatbot handling different type of the user query. Yes, it can be, but it's very costly. Option C, a chatbot should be implemented in a multi-step large language model workflow. Firstly, identify which type the question are asked, then route them to appropriate model. If it is an the upcoming event question, then send the query to text SQL model. If it is the ticket purchasing, then customers should to redirect to payment model. Yes, this is the correct option. So option C is the correct. Option D, the chatbot should only process the payment. No. So correct answer is option B. So correct answer is option C, sir. Question number 48. A generative AI engineer building a production ready LLM system which reply directly to customer. The solution make use the foundation model of the API via the provisionized throughput. They are connected that the LLM could potentially respond in toxic or otherwise unsafe way. They also wish to perform this with the least amount of the effort. Which approach will do this? Host LlamaGuard on the foundation model to use the defect unsafe response? Yes. If LlamaGuard we are using, then it's yes, safe. Add some LLM call their chain defect unsafe content before returning test mode. If we add some LLM call to their chain to detect, then this is not proper way. Add reject suppression? No, reject suppression expression cannot work here. Ask user to report unsafe response. No, this is also not. Llama Guard is the perfect way to secure our model. Question of 49. A generative AI engineer tasked to deploying application that takes advantage of the customer ML flow Python model to return some interim result. How should they configure the endpoint to pass the secrets and credential? To pass the secret credential, we have a environmental variable. From there, we can store all the secrets. So, in options, where is the environmental variable? Option D, have an environmental way. Add the credential using the environmental variable. Yes, an environment variable, we can say. So, correct answer is option D. Question number 50. A generative engineer deciding between the using LSH and HSN for indexing their vector database. Their top priority is sentiment accuracy. Which approach should generate the AI engineers to evaluate these two techniques? Compared to cosine similarity for the embedding of return result against those are representative sample test input. Yes. Compares cosine similarity. Cosine similarity means we know cos zero value is 1. So, yes, if we will talk about the cosine similarity, so this is the way by which we can get the exact match value. So, correct answer is option A. There is no need to go for the option B and C because in B, compare bilingual evaluation. No, blue is the for bilingual evaluation. There is no work. It will not work here, right? Compare the recall oriented on the study. Yes, this is also not equal because rough work in the estimating or scoring the value. Option D will also not work, right? So correct answer is option A.